Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get Marley Mason back on the channel. He's now 4 wins with one draw, is it?
One draw, yeah.
And yeah, so you're back out at your call Feb 24th, and you're fighting for the vacant Southern Area title against Louie O Doherty. Yeah, for the Southern Area. But yeah, pleasure getting you back on.
Yeah, pleasure's all mine, mate. Pleasure's all mine.
And I had you on the week of the Jeff Foury fight, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Yeah, it was the week before the Jeff Foury fight.
Talk about that fight.
Where to start, innit? I mean, um, it was just disaster from the get go. Just like obviously from before, like during the training camp to the actual fight day, and then after the fight ended, it's just been all chaotic for me. And but you live and learn. But yeah, it's just me and Jeff went in there. Obviously, we was prepared for 8 rounder, and then with all the hassle that went on, you know that night, and just wasn't. It just was a shit night for all of us. It wasn't even a shit night for us fighters. It was just shit for all of us. I mean, there was a massive fight went on, and it just wasn't needed, if anything. I mean, and yeah, it just wasn't our night. But we're in 2024 now, and yeah, what can I say? It's a brand new me. I've been training harder than ever. I feel physically and mentally better. Because even after the Jeff fight, I went through some personal issues. And but I'm all sorted now, and I'm ready to crack on.
Do you believe you won the fight?
Yeah, again, I mean, I said this the other day. I mean, I think I won the fight. He thinks he won the fight. The public think I won the fight. The public thinks he won the fight. You're just never gonna know on that night who actually won the fight. But you know, it was declared a draw, so I haven't lost my O yet. And like I said, it's just it's just a learning curve for me. And yeah, on February 24th, you're going to see a different Marley Mason in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Um, how would you rate your performance that night out of 10?
Oh, rubbish. I mean, I thought I'd done good boxing wise and all that, but and then you know, I just wanted slugfest with Jeff, but I would give it a 5 if anything. But like I said, I had a bit of personal issues outside the ring before the fight, so and after the fight. So that played on my mind quite a lot. So it's one of them.
Mm-hmm. But yes, you're back out this month, 24th, against Louie O Doherty. Talk about the press conference you guys had the other day.
Oh, if I was being honest, it was completely useless. If I'm being honest, I'm trying to as fighters do, we big up the fight and all that. We try to sell as much tickets. We add a little bit of spice onto the press conference, but the kid just doesn't want to talk, and that's fair enough. If Louis doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to talk. He mainly talks with his hands, but with me, I do the talking and I can walk at the same time. If I say I'm gonna, you know, if I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you up. As simple as that. And I'm so mentally prepared at the moment as well as physically, and I know I'm going to end up beating him.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you have a similar opponent that he fought on his debut and you fought on your debut. Dos Santos, was it?
Yeah, Dos Santos. I mean, you know, like I said at the press conference, like when I went against Dos Santos, obviously, I've done it with ease, and I was really ill on that fight as well. So if I'd done it with ease when I was ill, like what am I going to be like on the 24th of Feb? I'm like when I'm not ill and all that, and when I am 100% mentally and physically. But when Louis fought him over the Peacock show was it a few weeks later or something?
Like
I mean,
3 weeks after.
yeah, I mean, if anything, I thought that was a draw, me personally, but that's, you know, it happens, isn't it? He's a prospect coming through. They gave him the win, and he's a home boy, so it is one of them.
Hmm. What do you make of Louis overall as a fighter? Of course, he fought the same night you fought Jeff Afori. I think he was he was fighting on that show.
It's just a little man with muscles. He's he's just strong. That's all it is. But I've been sparring like strong people for this fight, and really, really good fighters. I sparred Reece Bellotti, Dan, was it Dan Foster? I can't remember the guy, but he's really good, by the way. And no, Dan Francis, that's it. Sorry, mate. But been sparring him. Sparred who else just sparred today? Stan Smith. No, not Stan Smith. I sparred someone today, but he thought he was a former opponent of Martin McDonough in his last fight.
Ben Smith.
But yeah, that's it, Ben Smith. Yeah, yeah. Sparred him today. Sparred a couple of others, and yeah, I've been sparring with good people. 10, 12 rounds. I've been doing it all, and I feel so physically fit right now, and I just can't wait to smash it. Really.
Hmm. Of course, Louis. I heard Louis got a knockout last time out, but I've heard that he's got dropped in that fight. Did you hear that?
Yeah, of course I did. He got dropped on his last fight. Everyone keeps making out that, he's untouchable, he's a slip boxer and all that. But mate, the kid showed that he's got cracks in his armour. You know what I mean? Like, it shows that he can be dropped and all that, and that he's not just like a little man with muscles. So when I fought so far, I haven't been dropped once, I haven't been hurt once. So, we haven't really shown that what that Marley Mason can be cracked yet. But um, yeah, it'd be exciting to obviously see on the 24th of Feb what Louis is all about. I want the best Louie O Doherty, and I'm sure he wants the best Marley Mason. So let's see what happens, innit?
Do you feel like he's your hardest challenge to date, or?
I mean, to be fair, I think Jeff is me personally. I think Jeff's my hardest fight. And that's me being personally honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to get. If I can do 6 rounds with Jeff, mate, I'm ready for Louie O Doherty. And don't forget, I was 60% on that fight. So, you know, now that's out the window. I'm 100% now, 110% in fact. So we just see what Louie O Doherty's about. He hasn't fought no one yet. So who's he fought except for Dos Santos? No one really. So we see what he's all about.
Hmm. Did you watch the fight where he got dropped in?
No, TM14 and all that wouldn't release the video. They're trying to hide it away from me. But I know how he got dropped anyways. He got hooked behind the jaw, I believe. So we'll see what happens.
What does the Southern Area title mean to you? Like, what does it mean fighting for it?
Everything, it's everything I've been working for my whole life. I mean, yeah, I dreamt of holding a professional, but I dreamt of being a professional boxer. But to get to a professional boxer and then fought the guys that I fought, and then now fighting for a lightweight Southern Area title, mate, it means the absolute world, and I can't wait to do it. My trainer, my dad, my family, and all that will be very pleased with me once I win it.
Hmm. Do you believe you have the tools to knock him out?
I've got the tools for everything. I mean, I've got the tools to, give him 10 rounds of hell, or if the knockout comes, it comes. But the way how I've been sparring lately, mate, I don't think he needs to get me out there as early as possible because the later the rounds go on, the stronger I get. And like, believe me and you, yeah, when it comes to like, you know, the fifth round onwards, I'm gonna stick it on him like nothing, mate. I'm gonna make it a proper dogfight, you know, because I want to win this title. I want to win this title so badly, and I'm like killing my body off to make sure that I bloody win this title.
Mhm. Do you feel like it's like his first real test as a fighter?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, listen, he hasn't been tested yet. I've been tested. You know, like called out Jeffrey Fury, someone that's been in with the likes of Harvey Davis, Archie Sharp, and all that. And that was my fifth fight, fifth pro fight. Yeah, win, lose, or draw. Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I went against someone that's been with everyone, world title challenges and everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and you know, it's just a name in my books, and you know, me and Jeff will meet again. It's just when. But obviously, you know, I'm happy with my career so far. I mean, I beat Dos Santos, I beat Daryl Tafuma, who was on a 2 win streak with 2 knockouts. Like, before I fought him, like I fought like a winning record geezer from Spain. I fought Jeff, and
Arguably,
now
and Jeff beat a few weeks after he fought you. He beat a matchroom prospect as well.
exactly, and like that could have been me. That could have been me on that show. You know what I mean? But because of the draw, obviously Jeff had a better opportunity and he took it. So you know, fair play on him. He needs to feed his kids at the end of the day. He needs to earn a living. It is a business at the end of the day. And Jeff done the right thing. Instead of taking a rematch with me, he went on to someone, well, better and all that. And yeah, he done what he had to do. And what can you say? Like, I'm proud of Jeff, but you know, uh, let's see if we can get the rematch in the future.
Hmm. Do you feel like your levels above Louis, and when it gets to the later stage of the fight, do you feel like when it gets past the 6 rounds, do you feel like the later stages is where you'll come on strong and start to take over?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, the geezer carries too much muscle on him. Like, he ain't like, he's like a bodybuilder type, you know. Like, so he's gonna end up trying to knock me out the first couple of rounds, and then I'm just gonna be on top of him. I will be on top of him. I will push him back, and all these people that keep saying he's a slick boxer, well, I'm gonna prove them wrong. Maybe I might box. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll show him who's the slick boxer out of us two.
Hmm. Do you feel
So
like you're the underdog going into the fight?
1,000,000%. I am definitely the underdog for this fight. I mean, that's what drives me a bit mad, to be fair, considering I thought Jeff on my fourth or fifth fight, and Louis hasn't fought anyone. So how is he like, you know, more favourite than me? I don't get it. But you know what? I don't get me personally. I don't give a shit. I just like, I'm going in there, and I'm going in there with bad intentions. So you know, I'm going to make sure I break his ribs. I'm going to make sure I bust his face up. As simple as that.
Hmm. Are you the main event? Do you know?
Definitely. 1,000,000%, I'm the main event. I know, like, people were saying, some people were saying Robert Castro and Michael Reber could be, but I'm not going to lie. No one's talking about them guys. No one's talking about Robert Castro and Michael Reber. Everyone's talking about Marley Mason and Louie O Doherty. So, you know, the fight, the fight shouldn't be on your call. The fight should be in the O2 arena. That's how much he's talked about. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Um, he- uh, for anyone who wants to get tickets, how can they get tickets? Can they contact you or?
Yeah, contact me. I mean, you probably tag me in you'll tag me in the thing anyways. Just go on my Instagram, give us a message and all that, and yeah, just we go from there.
Hmm. And how does it feel being the main event on Fight Zone for the second time running?
It feels really good, you know. It feels really, really good. I mean, I'm very excited. I'm very humble, and I'm like, you know, yeah, it's just another night in office. What can I say?
Mm-hmm. Um, Final prediction and for the fight, and what can the fans expect from you fight night?
You're just gonna see fireworks early on, and then you're gonna see, you know, and like, you know, aggression later on the fight. You're just gonna see like the minute the second the bell goes, you're gonna just see all action. That's all it is. I'm not backing down. He ain't backing down. But who's gonna give up mentally? You know, because it is going to be a mental battle. It's a 10 round fight. We both haven't done 10 rounds yet. So it's who mentally wants it more. Who wants to fight more? Who wants the belt more? Who wants to redeem themselves as Southern Area champion? Who wants to go on to bigger and better things? Because I do. Like literally, I've been dating my whole life, and I'm not getting dated now. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna literally go out there, and I am gonna literally shut a lot of mouths up, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Mm-hmm. And what and before I let you go, sorry, do you want to thank manager, trainers, sponsors, just anyone as always?
So I'd like to thank all my sponsors, which I will tag in. I like to thank Victor Smith and Gareth Lawrence for, you know, supporting me. Not only just from the boxing side, but like me as a person and like what I've been through, and you know, when I felt down, when I felt alone and all that. Like I'd like to say thank you to all them lot for like supporting me, and my mum and dad and all that for being there for me from my lowest. But yeah, I like to thank all my mates as well for being there, and like, you know, I like to thank TM14 for having me on the show, Fight Zone for you know, filming it, and yeah, I like to thank Louie as well for taking the fight finally, because you know, he's ducked me quite a lot of times now, and now we've got the fight on the go because I had a draw. He thinks he can knock me out, but I like to say thank you to Louis for, you know, actually taking the fight, and let's get it on, mate.
Mm-hmm. And from me, Marley, thank you for your time as always, and good luck with the fight.
Thank, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope to see you there, Sam.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.